Good evening, everybody. This your boy Bagley 232, Coach 232 on Instagram. Just here chilling on a unseasonably mild day here in South Carolina. It's about right at 80 degrees. That's something we don't get a whole lot down here. It's not humid, nice breeze blowing. So I like to take advantage of those times. Just kind of sit in my porch and just chill, meditate a little bit. Outside. Do a video drop today. First things first, let me say thank you to everyone who watched my last video. I got I think 50 views on the video, a lot of great comments from people who I respect, in the manosphere, as they say, and I was just really humbled by the comments, and it let me know something, let me know that, I made the right decision by starting a YouTube channel, and the content that I'm bringing is relatable to people. It's not nothing that they can't relate to. So I thank all those guys, man, for dropping a comment, and whoever else watched my video. Thank you so much, man. That's really gonna spur me on to grow my channel, and I'm looking forward to the challenge of that. I'm gonna talk about something today. I watched a video by Ron Wills the other day. Everybody know who Ron is. I got a lot of respect for him. Never met the brother, but he kind of like an E.F. Hutton type brother. When he talks, I'm listening. Because he always brings something that I can use, but maybe not use, something I can apply to my life and make my life as a man better. And I really appreciate him for that. That's one of my bucket list items, is to meet Ron Wills. So Ron, if you're listening, next time in the DC area, I want to try to link up with you and just meet you, man. Have a cup of coffee with a brother. But he had a video on like some like the various schools of thought on game. You know, and this video is not about game or pickup. It's not about that, but it's about how I equate that video title, to my journey as a red pill man. Because see, when I first got into this, when I first took the red pill, I, you get that thing where you get so hungry for knowledge, man, that you just devouring everything that comes in front of you. You're looking for things, you're reading, you're doing this, that, and the third. Really trying to get all as knowledge as you can, about red pill life, and I did that, and I got really really overwhelmed with it, and it caused a little minor red pill rage, and probably one of the best decisions I made since I started living a red pill life is I streamlined where I got my information from, who I got my information from, you know, and I've adopted a take what I need, leave the rest type mentality, because no disrespect to anybody in the red pill world, but you know, some stuff you hear is just recycled stuff, you know, and repackaged to make it sound good, So go back to we talked about discernment yesterday in my last drop. You gotta be able to discern what you hear, and have some awareness about it too. So I streamlined who I listen to, man, and that has really helped me. That has done two things for me. It has helped me have some calmness in my life, and it helped me start to achieve some balance in my life. And talk and going back to Ron Will's video, the various thoughts of the school of game. For me, this is only for me. You know, and it's something he mentioned in the video. But as a man, I had to find my own lane in order to maneuver in this red pill life, man. I had to find what works for me, because I can guarantee you, I quickly found what didn't work for me. I quickly found that out, and since I started to find what works for me, you know, I'm getting some balance in my life. I got a lot of peace in my life today. I don't get rattled nowhere near as much as I used to. Nowhere near that. My business is thriving. I'm out. I teach, and I'm out of school for summer. You know, I do, like I said, I train basketball. I train kids and college players for basketball, and I do personal training. You know, I've got, I got like 15 clients that I have, and that's going to sustain me for the summer. And this additional revenue stream. And I would like to say that it's booming for me right now. And I'm doing everything in my life that I've always wanted to do right now. The one thing that is left is to travel. Thanks to my man, Mr. Freeport. If you haven't subbed to Mr. Freeport or otherwise known as Professor MGTOW, I need to sub to that brother immediately. He put me up on traveling to Europe, so I'm planning a trip to Switzerland in April. And then, I'll be going out to Vegas for something, during Alfie Kingdom's birthday next year, getting together with, a lot of guys on this Patreon, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm going to start traveling a little bit, man. My first trip, though, is going to be to Switzerland in April. I was going to go to Cuba, but I decided to switch it to Switzerland, man. And so I'm looking forward to it. I got my passport, looking for accommodations right now. I got, a woman that I know, she's helping me plan the airfare and travel part of it. So I'm really excited, going to start getting out, and seeing the world, man. Because when I was in the military, I went everywhere, man. And I've been out the military over 30 years. I haven't traveled much since then. So, I'm just really excited about that. And that comes back to that balance, man. That's going to probably even add more balance to my life. You know, I mean, the one thing that kind of escapes me sometimes is I get caught up in the bondage of self. And for me, the bondage of self is, I get way too selfish, and I get a lot really self-conscious about myself, and I tend to lose, focus on myself sometimes, and ever since I found the red pill, that's gone. That has left me. You know, I got a nice fraternity of brothers who I kick it with here in my hometown. You know, brothers in the manosphere, man. I can't thank those brothers enough, man. I've had some different communication with some through email, through messaging and stuff, and they have really helped me see some things differently than how I used to see them. And I thank those brothers for that, man. I really do. And it's now it's all about leveling up, man. You know, leveling up my money, just bump it, just overall leveling up my life, since I've been working on me, I don't like to talk about this much, but the women are starting to come. The women are starting to come, man. I'm getting some action in my DMs on Facebook, and the women are starting to come. And I got a little team of women that I kick it with, but I'm keeping it under control, man, because I'm keeping myself first. I'm keeping myself first. I talk to a lot of women now. Everywhere I go, man. If I'm in a store, hell, I was in the laundromat, man, and just was talking to this woman the other day, man. I had a great conversation. Gave her my card. She called me. Want to get together. So, you know, but that's not why I went on the self improvement mission. I got to emphasize that. But when them brothers tell you that you take care of you, you take care of your body, you take care of your mind, you take care of your soul, all that other stuff will come to you. It's kind of like that verse in the Bible: "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." That might be a bad analogy, but it's true. You focus on what needs to be focused on, and everything else will come to you in time. In time. And the key thing with it, let me say it like this: the key mistake I see a lot of men make that come into red and pill knowledge, they try to do too much too soon. Let me re-emphasize that. They try to do too much too soon. You can't regain everything that you lost when you were blue pill in a few months as a red pill man. You have to give time. Give time. And those things that you seek will come to you. I've been red pill going on 17 months, and after the 15th month, I decided I was going to start pursuing women, and it's working for me. you know, and they're coming, you know. So, you know, it doesn't make me feel any different. Don't make me feel bigger than, et cetera, et cetera. Don't make me feel none of that. You know, I'm a man, and that's what men supposed to attract women. You know, I don't think it's the other way around. Yeah, we might find women attractive, but you know, men supposed to attract women, and the way we attract women is how we live. If we live in righteous and being righteous, you know, taking care of our self first, or as we could say, staying on your purpose. If you stand on your purpose, man, you'd be surprised. You know, and it's like they always say, somebody's always watching you. When you don't know it, somebody is always watching you. You know, they're watching how you carry yourself. They watch how you conduct yourself. They watch how you treat other people. They watch how you treat yourself. And I come to find that women find that attractive, man. You know, so just if you're on your purpose, stay on your purpose. You know, if you want pussy and all that stuff, you know, I guess you got to do what you got to do there. But what I do is I stay on my purpose. I stay in my lane, and that what works for me. So I like to promote other channels when I'm on here now. And some of you guys may know, but if you haven't watched Ryan Stone, check that guy out, man. He's a married red pill guy, but he got some great content. You know, and for you guys, you know, on the trying to get the right woman, he has a video about why she's not your dream girl. You need to watch that. That is a dope video. And of course, we want to shout out my other guys, Alpha Kingdom, Lawrence D. Adams, Grown Man Business, Stack 44, Coach Warren. You know, check those guys out, man. Those guys got a lot of great content. My boy Ice Turner. Ice Turner went like on a 3-week roll with nothing but bomb content. You know, about game, cold approaching, whatever it was. He was on it for about a 3-week period, and he makes hella drops, and it's a criminal that he doesn't have more subs than what he has. So go sub to my boy Just Ice, otherwise known as Ice Turner, and you could get some great content. So again, I thank everybody who supported me thus far, man, and I'm here to support everybody, you know, that I can support, because us brothers need each other, man. Us men need each other, you know, and I'm starting to see a shift, man, where, you know, men are building men, that iron sharpening iron, you know, and, you know, men are coming. I ain't gonna say we fully back in the forefront, you know, but we're not going to be irrelevant. Our presence is always going to be felt. So until the next time, thanks for watching. Peace.